Have you ever wondered how what you eat affects your mental health? Well, it turns out you are not alone. In fact, a whole field of study, known as nutritional psychiatry, is dedicated to exploring this very connection. This intriguing field focuses on the relationship between the foods we consume and our mental well-being. You see, the idea of our diet influencing our mental health is not just a theory, but a burgeoning scientific reality. While nutritional psychiatry may still be in its infancy, it's already providing us with compelling evidence that points towards a significant connection between nutrition and our mental health. The foods we eat can influence our mood, emotions, and even our cognitive abilities. Fascinating, isn't it? It seems that the old saying, "You are what you eat," might hold more truth than we initially thought. So how exactly does what we eat impact our mental well-being? Let's dive in. To understand how nutrition affects mental health, we need to grasp the role of our gut. Now there's this fascinating concept called the gut-brain axis. It's essentially a two-way communication highway between our digestive system and our brain. Think of it as the body's own internet, ensuring that messages from the gut reach the brain, and vice versa. Now here's where it gets interesting. The bacteria in our gut, known as the gut microbiome, can produce neurotransmitters. These are chemicals that help regulate our mood, like serotonin, which is often called the feel-good hormone. So, what does nutrition have to do with all this? Well, a healthy diet can promote a healthy gut. Eating a variety of fiber-rich foods, for example, can help nurture your gut bacteria. And when your gut is happy, it can produce more of those mood-boosting neurotransmitters. In essence, a healthy gut can lead to a healthy mind. Research has shown that certain dietary patterns can be associated with an increased risk of mental health disorders. It's a fascinating area to delve into, really. When we examine the modern diet, we find it rife with processed foods, sugars, and unhealthy fats. These are not just culprits that lead to physical health problems, but they also play a part in the development of mental health issues. Studies have linked these dietary patterns with higher rates of depression and anxiety. But let's flip the coin. When we turn our gaze to diets rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, we see a different picture. These nutrient-dense foods are your brain's best friends. They're associated with lower rates of mental health disorders, serving as a protective shield against depression and anxiety. It's a compelling case for mindful eating. It's clear that what we eat can play a significant role in our mental health. So, how can we use this information to boost our mental well-being? With the knowledge of how nutrition impacts our mental health, we can consciously make empowering choices. It's all about integrating more nutrient-dense foods into our diets. We're talking about fresh fruits, leafy green vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, foods that are packed with essential vitamins and minerals. But it's not just about adding, it's also about subtracting. Try to reduce your intake of processed foods and sugars. We know it's easier said than done, but remember, these changes don't need to be drastic. Start small, maybe swap that afternoon candy bar for a handful of nuts. Or perhaps, instead of reaching for a soda, pour yourself a refreshing glass of water. These little shifts in your eating habits can significantly impact your mental well-being. You'll not only feel better physically, but mentally too. Remember, your food choices can be a powerful tool in supporting your mental health.